Ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelt, hold on tight. We're in for one incredibly awesome and super cool ride tonight on the Josh Nolan and Oliver S. Full Throttle Racing Show, hashtag one on YouTube. With me tonight, we have with us Mr. Elijah Westphal. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me here.
So, Elijah, let's talk about your awesome and super cool racing career. How did you get behind the wheel of these awesome karts?
I always like monster trucks and race cars. And then my dad heard about this thing called a tri ride for like quarter midgets. So we went and tried it, and then I liked it, and here I am 4 years later.
Okay, okay, very cool. So, what was it like to climb behind the wheel for the first time?
Um, I was kind of nervous because I didn't want to kind of crash, and it was very exciting too because I just didn't know what to expect.
Okay. So, okay, how long before you got it fully up to speed and was like, man, this is pretty cool?
It took me a bit to like get used to racing at like faster paces, but now I'm like used to it.
Okay. So, Elijah, let's talk about your racing number. Where did that awesome number come from?
Um, oops. Uh, I don't have a racing number.
Okay. So, Elijah, let's talk about you have a racing nickname.
I don't have a nickname, but I have a signature pose that everyone likes when I do it, especially my mom.
Show me your signature pose.
I do that all the
Oh,
time on Victory Lane.
very cool. So, Elijah, who do you have for sponsors on your race car?
I don't have any sponsors, but I would like to thank the people that helped me race this year, which was Arthur Hess, Adam Yoder, Bradley Gears, Bob Harder, um, Aaron Johnson, Christopher Elliott, and Tony Hathaway.
Okay, okay. So, are you presently looking for sponsors for your racing team, Elijah?
Yes.
So, if there's anybody out here watching this racing show that would like to help Elijah Westphal out, reach out to Elijah because he'd appreciate the sponsorship on his race car as he gets further into his racing career. So, Elijah, what is your home racetrack you race on?
Little Kalamazoo Speedway.
Okay. Um, so, what makes Little Kalamazoo Speedway so amazing?
Um, it's Carson Hocevar started racing there when he began quarter midget racing, and it's the fastest quarter midget track in America.
Okay, very cool, very cool. So, Elijah, let's talk about okay, what is your favorite racetrack you've ever raced on?
Little Kalamazoo Speedway.
Okay, okay. So when you talk racing on Little Kalamazoo Speedway, and that being your favorite track, what type of track do you like to race on?
Banked.
Bank, okay. Why a bank track?
Because it's faster and it's like more like packed. Like it's like more of like super speedway almost.
Okay, okay. Very cool, very cool. So, Elijah, let's talk about okay, how much success you had as a race car driver.
This year I just finished. I won the Friday night series. I finished second in the heavy 160, and in heavy Honda in the Friday night I finished second, and I also finished second in heavy 160 for Saturday. and having Honda on Saturday, and the combo series, I both finished second in both cars.
Okay, okay. So Elijah, okay, what is your most favorite victory that you've ever won?
It was all the way back in 2021. I won a Midwest Thunder at Lansing.
Okay, very cool, very cool. So Elijah, when you get ready to celebrate your victories, how do you celebrate your victories?
We usually do a victory lap around the track with a checkered flag, and then I do my
Okay,
signature on the victory lane.
okay. So, okay, do you have any big races that you're looking forward to doing here in the near future?
Um, I really look forward on doing the Midwest Thunder next year because I want to come in with way more confidence than I did this year and do better than I did this year.
Okay, okay. So, what is your long-term goals with racing?
I really want to be a NASCAR driver when I grow up.
Okay, okay. So, who is your racing hero that you look up to?
I look up to mostly Carson Hocevar because he raced quarter midgets too, but I also look up to Kyle Busch.
Okay, have you met those guys before?
I met both, yeah.
Okay, what was it like to meet both of those guys?
Well, Carson Hocevar, I kind of know because he comes to my track every once in a often. But when it was Kyle Busch, I was like shaking because it was like everyone was crowding around when I tried getting him to sign my hat.
Very cool, very cool, very cool. So, okay, what do you like to do for fun away from the racetrack?
I really like playing video games. I also play basketball.
Okay, very cool. So who's all on your racing crew?
My mom and dad.
Okay, anybody else helping you?
Um, Bob Harder and Tony Halfway, Arthur Hess, Adam Yoder, Bradley Gears, and um, um, Christopher Elliott, and Eric Johnson.
Okay, okay, very cool. So is there anybody else you'd like to thank for helping you get this far with your racing career?
Um, no.
No? Okay. Do you have any crazy stories you'd like to share with us about your racing career?
So, this year in the quad, it was a quad city at my home track. I was leading by like half a track. It was the final lap on the last corner. I was trying to pass a lap car, and then we made contact, and I flipped over, and I didn't win the race, and I was this close to crossing the finish line.
Very cool, very cool. So Elijah, okay, did you get hurt at all?
No.
No? Okay, okay. So um what I do for my guests is this portion of the show, I like to throw the mic over to my guest, and if they'd like to ask me some questions, they're more than welcome to. So here you go.
All right. Have you ever raced before?
Nope, I have not. I have drove a go kart at an amusement park track, but that's as close as I come to racing.
Do you have like ever went to a quarter midget event?
Nope, I would love to.
Do you have any kids that race?
Nope, I don't.
Uh, and do you have a dog?
I used to.
What was the theme?
This is you're gonna giggle at this one. Big country western fan I was. His name was Montgomery Gentry.
That's a nice name.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Do you have any pets?
Yes. I have a dog named Sadie, And my brother has a lot of birds that I can't even count how many he has.
Okay, okay. Cool, cool. You have any other questions for me?
No.
Okay. I will call you in just a few minutes on the phone and thank you for being a part of this with me tonight, okay?
All right.
I'll have you step out and call you here shortly.
All right.
Can you guys exit out? Ladies and gentlemen, that was Elijah Westphal on our racing show tonight, talking to us about his racing career. Definitely something spectacular right there. He races at Kalamazoo Speedway, so go check that track out. Go check Elijah and his quarter midget friends out at that track also. Um, Ladies and gentlemen, other than that, nothing really too big, crazy going on in the racing world. Um, just everybody's preparing for the off season. Um, Other than I do have just a tad bit of news out there. Tony Schweiback picked up his third Bullring Nationals at Plus Speedway. So congratulations to Tony Schweiback and that team. But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, that's about all I've got for you. You guys, if you guys would like to sponsor a racing show or be on a racing show, feel free to call or text me at 712-209-7138, or you can email me at jjnolan151@gmail.com, or you can find me on Facebook under Josh Nolan. Got a picture of a go-kart there, and send me a message on Facebook Messenger. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, you guys have a good night. Catch you later on an episode of Josh Nolan and Oliver Full Throttle Racing Show. I'd like to thank our sponsors, Appalachian Academy of Speed. They host some pretty cool arrivement drives and do driver coaching, uh, race car rental, and of course, you can buy a race car. And this is all has to do with Bandolero. So reach out to Appalachian Academy of Speed. Also, ladies and gentlemen, Chad Rack Construction. Hit up Chad Rack for all your construction needs. And also, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank Brody Manning Motorsports for being a part of this with us. With that being said, again, have a good night and catch you later.